Hello travelers, this is Yusi and today's battle is an Ubers match against none other than Cheese Master. So he is the expert of second generation. He only posts that on his channel, so be sure to check out his channel. He has amazing stuff, and yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into this amazing battle. So I haven't done this type of battles in a while, so basically I've just threw 6 random Ubers and some one of the 3 best all you guys there to try to handle with this. So we both are gonna lead with Mewtwo, and here I'm gonna switch into my T-Tar, but he's gonna go for the Thunder Waves, a thing that I wasn't expecting at all, so that's something new. So now I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide. I didn't want to go for the Pursuit because he probably would have predicted that and would have stayed in and go for the submission. So now in comes Hera. I don't want to take anything from this, so I'm gonna go into my Skarmory, which pretty much walls this thing. So him switching out is pretty obvious, so I'm just gonna go for the Whirlwind and get more information on what he has on his team. So here in comes a Zapdos, and Heracross is gonna come back in. So now I'm gonna predict him to stay in, even though it doesn't have a reason to stay in, into a Skarm, so that was my bad. So I just went for the 4-time super effective Drill Peck, but he ended up switching back into his Zapdos, and I'm gonna go back into my T-Tar and go for the Dynamic Punch, even though it has low accuracy and I'm paralyzed. But this T-Tar doesn't care about that. He hits his Dynamic Punch and he gets a crit and a confuse. Now I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide, just trying to get some damage there, but nope, I decided to go for the Pursuit. I changed my mind and he decided to switch, and in comes his Heracross again. So now the Mega Horn or the Brick Break or whatever that thing is called is pretty obvious. So I went back again into my Skarm, but he sends in his Mewtwo. So I was like, maybe you can miss your Thunder, but he didn't miss, and he gets a Paralysis, which is terrible. So my shouldn't have predicted like super early on the match, so that's gonna cost me a lot. So in comes Lugia, and yeah, I really can't do anything to this, so I decided just to sack my Skarmory. I just pressed randomly rest, but he switches surprisingly, so that helped me a bit, so I could have rested and get all my HP back. So now in comes my T-Tar. I took the Ice Beam pretty well because T-Tar has pretty much great bulk and Ice Beam isn't stab, and this Mewtwo isn't missing his Thunders and my T-Tar isn't missing his Dynamic Punches. Oh my god, the aim on this, guys, it's super amazing. So now I predicted him to stay in, predicted my Pursuit, and I went for the Ice Beam, and for some reason he decided to switch, not fearing the Pursuit, because he has a great reason for that, because he was pretty much at a good amount of health. And I went for a Rock Slide, and that's super effective on Lugia, so I get a good chunk of damage. And now I'm gonna make another mistake. I decided to switch out, to stay in with my T-Tar pretty much as fodder, and I should have kept this thing to check pretty much his Mewtwo, but I didn't, so that was a bad play on my part. So I'm gonna decide to switch out. I'm gonna decide to send in my Mewtwo because T-Tar already went down. Oh my god, what am I saying? And I'm gonna go for the super effective Thunderbolt, and in comes this thing. Oh my god, Snorlax, you second generation beast, is not gonna take anything from that Thunderbolt. I was debating either to go with the substitute or switch out, but I ended up switching out into my Ho. But he made another good play and he switches as well. He went into his own Mewtwo, and I decided to go into my own Snorlax, and here he's gonna go for another Thunder Wave. And Thunder Wave, as you can see in this battle, is pretty good for this metagame. Getting this guy's paralyzed is pretty much useful. So knowing that I'm gonna set up a curse, he's gonna go to his check, which is his Zapdos with the Reflect. So now his guys are gonna be taking physical moves like nothing. I decided to go for another curse, but in comes this guy. This Celebi is gonna go for the Leech Seed. Double Edge did a lot, but with the Leech Seed recovery plus the leftovers, this Celebi isn't gonna take anything from that. So He's gonna go for the Paris Song, so he won't have to deal with me setting up on his face. I went for the Fire Blast, which pretty much did just a little bit more than a +2 reflect, +2 double edge with a reflect up. And now he's gonna go for the recover. I was like, oh my god, he has a recover as well. Oh my god, this thing is never gonna die. So now I'm gonna go for another move. Actually no, I saw that the reflex went down and I decided just to go for the big boom and take down something. I know it's a misplay to explode this early on the game, but oh my god, his team was so much like walling me. I just wanted to take down something. It was so annoying. And I lost my Snorlax and I lost my T-Tar, which is terrible. So this team is pretty much weak to electric, and this Mewtwo is just not missing thunders, which is like super crazy. And yeah, that pretty much screwed me over. And in comes another thunder because this Mewtwo is just crazy. And here is a freaking paralysis again, and I went for the curse, just trying to get as much damage as possible. Pain to my team, a pain to my existence, oh my god. And here's another thunder, Mewtwo, oh my god, the aim. And yes, Air Blast is gonna do a lot of damage. It was a crit. I don't know if a +1 Air Blast could have done more, because as you guys know, in the first and second gen the crit neglects the stat boost, so I don't know. Pretty much didn't matter, I think. Yeah, but hey, I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolts now, trying to take down this Mewtwo as soon as possible, because if I want to have a chance to win, I need to take down this Mewtwo and the Sylvia as well, obviously, because I can't really deal with them. Well, Sylvia, I still have my Ho, but yeah. In comes my Skarmory, and now I'm gonna go for a double, because I know this Sylvia can't really touch this Skarmory. And I didn't really think about staying in to get some to burn some sleep turns, because this Snorlax is still there. It's a threat. And now I'm gonna go for the Sacred Fire, hoping to get a burn in this thing. And yes, I got the burn, and oh my god, it puts me to sleep with the lovely kiss, because the accuracy doesn't matter in this battle. Like, oh my god, we've been hitting all our non-accurate moves, like Dynamic Punch while I'm being paralyzed, and his Mewtwo not missing his thunders. This battle was crazy. Now he went for the rest, regains all his HP back, got rid of the burn, and I decided just to stay in with my Ho, because I want this thing to wake up, because I need it to win. Unfortunately, he's gonna go for the recover. Pretty sure this is not the best of plays, I mean me staying in against this Mewtwo, but I just wanted to wake up. Wake up, Ho-Oh, and I do wake up, and he switches into a Celebi, which is amazing, but I miss the Sacred Fire. Oh my god, Ho-Oh, what are you doing? And this Celebi is so fast that he's gonna outspeed, because Ho-Oh is slow as dirt, and he's gonna get a heal bell off, so his Snorlax is now wake up. And yep, I'm just gonna go for another Sacred Fire, because I just wanted to get weak at this point, because without my Snorlax and my team, like, it can do too much to his team, especially against this Mewtwo. So I decided just to stay in, just went for whatever it's called, Sacred Fire, but I got fully paralyzed the same turn he went for the T-Wave, which is weird, but hey, what can he do? And yes, I decided to stay in again, go for another Sacred Fire. Now he's not gonna risk a Thunder, and I'm gonna go for the Sacred Fire, hoping for another burn, but it didn't happen, and he got more Leech Seed recovery and the leftovers, so that did like 0 damage, so I have to switch out. And he's gonna pull a double. He's gonna go into his Snorlax, I'm gonna go into my Skarmory, I'm gonna try to wake up and go for the Whirlwind, but he's gonna go for the Belly Drawn. Oh my god, I don't wanna deal with this guy. I know Skarmory can take at least one move, and he went for the return, and judging by the damage, I know I can take another one, so thankfully after this return I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go for the Whirlwind, and boom, goodbye +6. And I really don't want to deal with this Mewtwo, and it's just to sack my Skarmory, and Skarmory is gonna go down. So I'm gonna go into my own Mewtwo and go for the Thunderbolts, and that's not gonna do anything. And looking at that damage, I could have killed it earlier, but that didn't happen. And Mewtwo is gonna paralyze me because Thunder Wave is working perfectly great in Ubers, something that we didn't expect at all. And now it's my turn to get a paralysis. So Mewtwo, King of Perhax, boom, +6. Thunderbolts, boom. It's not gonna kill, unfortunately. Aeroblast is gonna do a decent chunk, and thankfully I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolts, and this Lugia, which is a great wall, is gonna go down, thank god. And now in comes this Heracross, and now I'm gonna go for my surprise move, something that no one uses in Ubers, the Stab, the powerful Psychic, super effective. He survives it, oh my god. Heracross, Cheese told me that I got min damage, so that's just my luck. Who can deal with that? I was debating either go for Ho or stay in, and Ho was already paralyzed, so the only thing that I could do is hope for a miss, but that didn't happen. And Heracross does obviously have the hidden power rock, so that's gonna be the game. That's my comeback on the second generation meta. I hope you guys enjoyed, because hopefully I'll be back to the level of play that I was in. So yeah, he's one of the best second generation players and has great content. And as always, leave your awesome feedback as always, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a nice day and peace out.